supports the Kidney Foundation. 8K Run, Kitty K 3-mile walk, 1-mile fun run. Entry forms available at all Sports Barn locations. Thanks to Southern Coffee, Jackson Bakery, Panera, Bon Appetit, and to you from Talk Radio 102.3.
WGOW.com.
Did you know you can listen to us on our website? It's true. Now you have something to listen to while your flight's delayed. Trust me, you're not going anywhere.
When it comes to talk, there's really only one. 102.3, The Talk Monster.
Welcome back to the Sports Outlaws. We're going to hit a quick Core Power schedule and scoreboard in just 30 seconds. But first, thank you to Core Power Protein Drink. CorePower.com. That's their website. You can check out all of the products, some of the athletes they have on board with them, even a challenge you can take with Core Power. So check that out. Great flavors in banana, vanilla, chocolate, and if you're into the light version of things, then you can try out their strawberry, banana, and chocolate. Those with 20 grams of protein per serving. Low in calories, but high on great taste. Core Power Protein Drink. Check them out at your local convenience store, or just check out their website, CorePower.com. And now, the Core Power schedule and scoreboard.
That's right. In top 25 action, Clemson still whipping up on Citadel 42-0. In the third quarter. Michigan State has extended its lead over Northwestern. They lead 23-6, 5 minutes left in the third. Oklahoma has a slim lead over Kansas State, 27-21. It's 9 minutes left in the third quarter in that game. Louisville leads Memphis 24-3. And Alabama and UTC knotted at 0. We still got hope.
So you're saying we got a chance.
We got a chance. And we'll talk about this a little later, or maybe now. But UTC didn't take care of its own business last week against Samford, but they're still in it, and there's 3 teams still in the hunt for the Southern Conference title, and this is what has to happen for UTC to win because their business is done in the Southern Conference.
You start to win the Southern Conference title. Mm-hmm. Well, they have a share now.
Right.
There's no way they can win it outright now.
Yes, it is. For UTC to claim the title outright and get the automatic bid, it needs for Wofford to beat Furman and Elon to beat Samford. Right?
Okay.
They win it outright. To share the title and get the automatic bid, they need for Samford to lose, and the Mocs would get the bid ahead of Furman because UTC beat Furman head-to-head back October the 12th.
Right. Well, regardless, even if none of those scenarios happen, I think UTC's good enough. They should be in the playoffs. Now, they probably won't host.
That's fine.
But they're in the playoffs, and that's what we wanted for years here.
Right. For 30 years.
They've had some decent teams over the past, but for the most part, man, it's been pretty bad.
They've had some decent players, too. I mean, they've had some really good players. And another interesting side note, of course, we expect this game to be a beatdown.
Sure.
Right. But Terrell Robinson, I think he's going to get the start because Jacob Huseman is hurt. Left knee's bothering him. So Terrell's supposed to see a lot of time at quarterback. Maybe he plays the whole game. He hadn't played since the season opener at South Florida as a starting quarterback. So he's going to be rusty in terms of throwing it, but he can damn sure run it.
Yeah, he's going to – I think he'll be all right. I mean, the guy's an incredible athlete. And,
he's an
smart
SEC
player, too.
Yeah, he's an SEC caliber athlete. Kind of a guy without a position. But so that's something interesting to look out for. Of course, we would love for the Mocs to beat Alabama. We're probably dreaming, but it can happen. App State did it to Michigan. They went to the big house, right?
Took them down.
Right. So it can happen on any given Saturday, man.
It could
That's
happen.
why they play the game.
I could see a unicorn, too, but the only
That's
thing
why
is,
they play the game, Joe.
That's true. I get it.
As my main man, Herm Edwards, once said, you play to win the game.
Don't press in.
Hello? You play to win the game.
Hey, man, I get it. I totally get it.
It can happen, dude.
App State was at the top of, FCS at the time, and Michigan was kind of so-so. So, yeah.
But it was still Michigan. I don't
was,
think
man,
I don't
get
think
it, but-
Rodriguez had gotten there yet, so it was still. I think Lloyd Carr was still there, so it was still Michigan. But right now it's still tied at 0. 11 minutes and 30 seconds.
See? That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I got faith.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. But
I got the faith of a
That's what
mustard
you're
seed.
saying.
Hey, if you got the faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains.
What's the deal with that anyway?
What?
Mustard seed. Why do people wear mustard seed as a necklace?
I've never even seen a mustard seed. I wouldn't even know what a mustard seed was unless it was in the Bible.
I mean, am I mistaken on that, or wasn't that a fad back in the day?
Yeah,
Like a week ago or something?
not where I was from. Did have was it plastered over MCM warm-up suit or? Other than that, I didn't see it.
Talk Radio 102.3, 267-1023, 267-1023. And I believe the announcement will be made tomorrow at 11 a.m. on who exactly makes the playoffs, and we'll determine, we'll get to find out if UTC is one of those. I forget. I'll try to find what channel that's on. I don't have it right here in front of me, but we'll get that and pass it along to you so we can all watch and see who exactly UTC will be playing, or if they will be playing at all. So we'll get that to you. 267-1023. A quick word about our boy Matthew Manning. Our boy. Absolute Plumbing, 509-4523. You've heard us give that number a million times. 509-4523. Absolute Plumbing. Matthew Manning, the owner. Also Susie Manning, his lovely wife. They a great family there. A great small business. He's a master plumber. Now listen. You know where I'm going with this, freak.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving is in what? 4 days?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have a lot of food. You're going to have a lot of people over. You know, the bathroom's going to be used a lot.
Absolutely.
Okay? Now, I'm not going to get too graphic here, but, you know, instead of throwing out your right shoulder from plunging all day, just give Matthew a call.
That's right. He'll take care of it.
Yeah. I mean, save that shoulder.
You don't have to worry about the chitlin back up, the dressing back up, the tater salad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The
deviled eggs will get you.
Oh, man. The sweet potato pie. Of course, y'all eat pumpkin pie.
I'm the worst at it. You know, food, you get that first helping, right?
Right.
And you're fat, you know, you're full.
You get the itis.
You want to go sit down,
Right.
hang out, maybe take a quick nap, and
Right.
then what do you do after that? You get
another plate.
You get another plate. And you got that deviled egg that's been out for like 2 or 3 hours.
And all the paprika and all the everything else is settled in real good.
Yeah. So you take a bite of that, then it's danger time. It's danger time after that.
And then you start hearing something go.
And that's when you call
That's
Matthew
right.
Manning. I'm sure he's so proud of this advertisement we've given him. Absolute Plumbing, 509-4523. Good dude. Just trying to do the right thing out there, trying to make it. So give him a call. The Fugees.
Classic stuff right here.
Let's let Lauren take it for a minute.
Now that I escape, sleep, walk awake. Those who correlate know the world ain't kick. Jail bars ain't golden gates. Those who fake, they break. When they meet their 400-pound baby.
From their debut album, I believe.
No.
Their second.
It was the second.
The Score.
The Score. Yeah, they had another album. It didn't do as well. They came back for the second go-round, and they nailed it. With the underrated Wyclef Jean, by the way, who's very underrated. Check out The Carnival, his first album.
Not bad, but this one, the Score was really good.
The Carnival was pretty good, too.
It was good. It's not my deal.
I need my brother to call in on this one. The Score was, the Carnival, outstanding.
I had
Get your street cred up. All our listeners, the Sports Outlaws, go and YouTube The Carnival, Wyclef Jean. Outstanding.
Did it have Dylon in it?
No, he wasn't around yet. He wasn't around.
The best 5 rappers of all time.
Dylon?
And Dylon.
I wonder what happened to those guys.
Little Dave Chappelle action for you.
Yeah, what happened to that crew?
I don't know.
Making the band. None of them did anything.
Ashley Larry, he's not out. Talk Radio 102.3, 267-1023, 1-888-779-8255. That's our long distance number. Coming back, we'll talk about some of the SEC games coming up. Some good ones too. LSU, Texas A&M. You've got Ole Miss, Missouri, and of course the important one for people in this area, Tennessee and Vanderbilt. We'll talk about your thoughts on that, Freak, and we'll get all of that when we get back. Also, I need some help from our listeners out there. Okay, I'm building an addition to our house, right? So I'm going to have my man cave finally. We don't have room for it now, so I said we got to add on. I'm a man.
Right.
I got to have a man cave.
Right.
It's that simple.
Lucky you. Because I can't get one.
Well, you got like 6 kids. No. You need rooms.
All girls.
So my question is, I've researched this. I've looked into how I want to, the feel of it, how I want it to look. I'm thinking more of a sports theme, obviously, but a sports home theater combination. Okay. If you have any ideas for me, I want you to call not only on the theme of the man cave, but must-have items in your man cave. Okay?
Well, number one, you got to have some beanbag chairs.
Okay, well, that's an idea. But I've thought of a bunch of things, and I know I'm missing some stuff. But I need to know what are some of the must-have items for my man cave. We're starting to break ground, in a day or two. So I need some thoughts, some
Look at you, big money over here, adding on to your house. It must be nice.
I saw the wife, dog. I ain't got any money. I'm working radio.
It must be nice working in radio. I ain't to try it.
I ain't no 401k for me.
Hey, and you know what? I can't even help you with this. I really can't.
You can't? Nothing?
No, I don't have one. I don't have a man cave.
But you have an idea of what you'd have in one, though.
Yeah, but my dreams are dashed every time I wake up and I see 4 girls sitting around the table. I know I'm never going to get
There's
it.
4 prom dresses. Good
Yeah,
Lord.
3 prom dresses, and, the wife, she gets whatever she wants. So I don't even... That dream is dashed.
Okay, well, we won't hear from Freak in this when it comes to that. But
I can't even help you.
Help me out. I need some help out there. 267-1023, 1-888-779-8255. Must-have items for my man cave. Maybe a theme that you could throw out there I might be interested in. Give me a call. 267-1023. Coming back with more on the Sports Outlaws.
Brian Joyce has an opinion, and he shares his unique worldview with you. Metro Chattanooga dudes and dudettes. Brian Joyce, live and local on 102.3 FM.
I'm home having dinner with Mom and Dad on the best night of the week, Taco Tuesday. Dad wants me to try the latest additions to his hot sauce collection. Good thing I have a Coke.
They named this sauce after Krakatoa, the volcano that exploded, just like your taste buds will.
Oh no.
Let's climb a degree to screaming tonsil. Notice how the bottle is hot to the touch.
Burn hot.
Now this sauce has no name, only a warning label in Burmese.
Help.
Would you like some more Coke, honey?
Yes, please. I love Taco Tuesdays.
Coca-Cola. Open happiness.
When it comes to getting dinner on the table and making the family happy, we all turn to shortcuts now and then. And my favorite, opening up some refreshing Coca-Cola from my local grocery store and sharing a little happiness all around. With ice-cold Coca-Cola, a great meal can be a snap and a twist and a pour. Coca-Cola. Open happiness.
You should be driving a Kia. You should be driving a Kia of Chattanooga. Driving a Kia.
Don't make another payment on your old car. You should be driving a Kia from Kia of Chattanooga. This week only, we'll terminate the lease or loan on your old car up to 12 payments early and get you into an all-new 2014 Kia Forte or 2013 Kia Soul for just $99 per month with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Plus, if you bring home at least $350 a week, you can be approved. Get out of your old car up to 12 payments early and into a new Kia for just $99 per month.
You should be driving a Kia of Chattanooga. Driving a Kia.
36-month leases, $49.99 due at signing, includes security deposit. Stock numbers 14KO251, 13KO929. We want to see ya in a Kia at Kia of Chattanooga. Call 1-800-KIA-CARS or KiaofChattanooga.com.
Brian Joyce, the guy the women want to be with, the men want to be like. Friend to most, and the dude who holds talk radio court 5 days a week, 1 till 4 p.m. Brian Joyce, live and local on the Talk Monster.
Welcome back to the Sports Outlaws. Welcome back to the madness. 267-1023. Going to the phones right now. Hello, you're on the Sports Outlaws.
Hey, this is Cooch.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, man, I got some stuff for you for your man cave.
All right. Now, for those that maybe didn't hear it, I'm looking for some ideas for my man cave. You know, some must-have items, maybe a theme. I kind of have a theme in mind, but maybe you can hit me up with something I'm not thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
What you got, Cooch?
All right, of mine, well, first of all, you got to have a big fridge, you know, for your beverages.
Sure.
Got to have beverages.
Okay.
All right,
Coca-Cola and Core
now,
Power, right?
Instead of the beanbag, go with good, used, older recliners, because recliners are comfortable, man. You can throw your Florida State fleece cover over it, no matter what it looks like, and it's good.
Well, a recliner will, well, here's what I got. I have a sectional that I'm going to put in there, okay?
Oh, that'll work.
And it takes up a lot of room, so I want a recliner, but might not have the room for it. But it's definitely on the list.
Now, the TV cannot be any less than 42 inches. It's got to be that or above.
Now, and this is something you can comment on, Freak, because here's another dilemma I have. I'm looking at a 60-inch, somewhere around there, TV or a projector. And I've heard great things about projectors, so that's kind of how I'm leaning. But if anyone out there has experience with a projector versus a regular LCD plasma TV, let me know, because I have no experience with a projector.
Like I said, I can't help you on this. I still have a floor model TV.
Well, but the big thing too is, remember now, if you go with the bigger screen you go, you need some room between you and the screen.
I'm sorry, say that again.
You got to have room between you and the screen. If your TV is really big, you need 12 feet between you and the TV, or the picture's not as good, because if you look at a big TV too close, it's not as clear. Does that make sense?
It makes total sense.
Yeah, how far back are you where you gonna be sitting from the TV?
And you got to go with surround sound. I got Bose, which I bought used from a buddy of mine because he upgraded his, which made it where I could afford it. But because when you're not watching sports, you got like Top Gun or something, and you want all that surround sound going on. And,
you want to hear Viper and Goose and all those guys go at it.
There you go. And and then if you have room, I got a pool table and dartboard and stuff in mine.
There won't be any room for that. I guarantee you that.
Yeah. But then concentrate on the comfort.
Sure.
Got to have a fridge, some comfortable seatage, and the right TV with a good surround sound. You'd be straight.
Now, with me being the freak, of course, I have to come with another way.
I'm not putting up those posters.
Not the posters,
Okay.
but how accessible do you want to make it to the wife?
Well, this is going to be the Cowboys, den.
But inevitably, the wife is going to want to, spend some time with you.
What about female hot athletes? Now, that would be still staying the athletic thing where you can have something.
I see you. I see where you're going.
It's all about sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good idea. I mean, I can put up some
Serena Williams,
Sharapova.
There you go.
I put up Serena.
Serena,
Sure.
But not her face, just turned backwards. Her backside.
That's the best part.
That's
hey,
right.
guys, enjoying the show.
All right, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it, man. If you have any ideas out there, I'm looking for must-have items for a man cave.
But how accessible do you want to make it to the wife? Now, let's get back to that now, because inevitably she's going to want to snuggle up to you because you're not going to be paying her any attention, and she's going to want some QT.
Yeah.
So how accessible is your man cave going to be to the old lady?
Well, I'm not putting a lock or anything on it. Don't get me wrong. She can come in if she wants, but for the most part, it's going to be my den, my place, my little slice of paradise.
Now, if I had to do it, if I had my way, and I didn't have 3 children, 3 girls, this is what I'd do. This is how I'd do it. I'd have my man cave, and what I would hope every now and again, not all the time, because I want to watch the games. I want to watch Friday. I want to watch that all the time. I want to watch Life. I want to watch coming to America.
Barbershop, maybe?
Right. But every now and again, hopefully my wife, she'd make a run out there to Marty's Sports Card and Exchange, pick up a number, 21 Dallas Cowboy jersey in her size, which would be small.
Yeah.
Right? And every now and again, she'd prance in there, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's...
That'd be my way.
Yeah.
If I was dreaming, I am dreaming, but if I could afford it and didn't have all the
she going to
women.
stride like Dion did?
I don't want her to do that. I don't think I could do that. I don't want that stride.
267-1023. Hello, you on Talk Radio.
Hey, one thing you have to have in a man cave.
Okay.
You got to get you a mini fridge and hook it up to where it'll have a keg dispenser in it.
Good idea. Yeah,
every man cave that I've been in has got one, and they're not hard to do.
Mini fridge with a little.
Right, put you the tap on the outside of the door.
Yeah.
And have your keg sitting inside, and you're ready to go.
Great idea, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Talk Radio 102.3. Hello, you're on the Sports Outlaws.
Hey, Joe. All right. A 12-gauge sawed-off shotgun is a must-have. That along with this 12-gauge shotgun, you must have a sign put on the door that says, all women over the age of 18 must enter this room without clothes on.
Absolutely.
That's going to keep your wife out.
Yeah, she ain't coming in there either.
Guaranteed.
That's a great idea, man. Talk Radio 102.3. Hello.
You got to have now I know it's a man cave, but like I said, every now and again, man, you got to have a little, the wife has to come in. She's got to come in. She's got, but if she comes in.
Oh, don't say she's got to come in to clean, man.
No. I'm not going to say that on the air. I'm not going to say that on the air.
You can think it,
right,
but don't say it.
But she's got to walk in with little high heels, maybe.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to help your marriage out, dude.
Little tray of food.
Marriage, all right, bro.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to take it to the next plateau.
Yeah, that plateau ain't happening. What's up, Kenneth?
What's going on, man?
Oh, hanging out?
The little refrigerator. Now, you can get a full size because you can get one cheap. And then you just take a Scotch-Brite pad and you scuff that puppy up and you paint it your favorite school colors and put it in there. One door be one color, one door be the other. Buy pinstriping. You can go to AutoZone and buy inch-wide pinstripe and stripe it up how you want to.
So silver and black on the bottom.
Do what?
Silver and black on the bottom, and what's Florida State's? Garnet and gold.
Garnet gold, purple and gold for the Lakers.
It right up. Get you a sticker. You can even the fathead stickers fit perfect on the sides.
Now, that's another thing I've looked at. Not too hard, but are those pretty good as far as actually sticking to the freaking wall?
The only two that I've seen were excellent. You actually have to sit there and kind of pick to get them started peeling. But now I've only seen two, so, and these were little kids, and they had them in their room. They never took them off the wall, so I don't know how good they are once you take them off.
So what fatheads are you putting up, Joe?
Oh, one of them's going to be Dion.
Right.
If I were to get one, it would be Dion or maybe Bo Jackson.
Okay.
There you go. And what the guy was telling you about the refrigerator, super, super easy to do. You need somebody to show you how. I guarantee you, your plumbing guy can show you how to do that.
Well, I've seen YouTube.
Yeah,
some YouTubes on it.
You just hook the hose where you can walk right up to the door. You don't even have to open the door. Hit your tap, fill your beverage glass up, go sit down. The 12-gauge shotgun is awesome. Pick you certain caliber old-style pistol, and you can get you a kit for it and build your own little pistol. Put that right up there with it. And definitely do not, if you're building a 20 by like 24 room, then go ahead. But if it's like 12 by 16, 16 by 18, don't get the projector because you'll be disappointed.
And this is turning into SEAL Team 6. I just want a man cave.
That's right. They're bringing weapons up in this.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. Just have them up on the wall, and then you could have you a little row with your favorite, a particular picture. Do like I guess the women call it a collage. But you can put that up there with your favorite sports people. Favorite race driver,
sure.
Your favorite football player, favorite baseball player. Get your picture of Kobe up there. Have him looking down at Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
That's right. I love it, Ken. Hey,
now, you know what? I'm liking this because you know what? I'm thinking, because if you do let the wife in, inevitably you're going to end up watching chick flicks, and she's going to have some pink stuff in there, and she's going to have some potpourri and all that kind of crap.
You'll have to explain all that to start with.
I mean, I want old cheese dip out there.
And as a matter of fact, you need to go ahead and get you about 10 bags of Fritos and just open them up. That way it smells like feet throughout the whole thing.
Well, another thing, too, I was going to tell you, you can go to, like Southeastern Salvage, somewhere like that, get you at least 4 cabinets and get them up on the wall so you got your, you don't have to go out of the room. The
That's right.
Puffs, the Cheetos.
You don't have to call and say, hey, baby, I need a sandwich. I need some chips. Could you bring me some chips? You already got it in there. I'm digging this.
Yeah, thanks, Kenneth. Appreciate it, man. Now, one of the things I want to do, and I don't know how, financially how feasible it would be, but I want how at a bank in the drive-thru they got those tubes that you send your deposit or whatever through.
Right.
I want that going from the kitchen to the man cave. So, you can just put a drink in there, hit the button, and if the wife's in the kitchen, she sends it right back.
I tell you what's going to happen. And see, you'll have this built by what? Early next year?
Yeah.
You'll be divorced by the end of next year.
Thanks for all the positive thoughts.
Yeah, you'll be divorced by the end of next year.
Talk Radio 102.3. Hello, you're on the Sports Outlaws.
Guantanamera!
Hey, tell them about that carnival, man.
Woo, they don't know nothing about that. They're freak. They don't know nothing about it.
Hey, now you got a man cave. You had a man cave. You're going to probably get another one.
Yeah.
What do you need in a man cave?
You need to go Adam Pac-Man Jones, dog.
Stripper pole.
A little bit of adult entertainment,
A little outcast.
Cup, he trying to keep the female element out of it, but you're going to want to play sometime.
You got to be able to have your homies come over and just hang out and just chill, you know what I mean? It's got to be set up just right. Big screen with the TV and the pole, and you're good to go.
Well, maybe
I'm about to get in trouble. Bye.
See you, man. Appreciate it. Maybe a portable pole, so vacation time I can break it out, right?
Nah, you don't want to be taking it up and down. Just leave it up. She needs to practice some too.
Lots of good ideas for the man cave. Now, here's what I have envisioned. Right. I've got the TV. I've got the inset lights down both sides of the wall, and a lot of my walls will be holding framed autographed jerseys.
Okay.
Kobe Bryant being one.
Okay.
Earl Campbell being one.
Oh.
So
Oilers or
Oilers.
Oh.
So I'm looking at doing something like that. But we'll see. I'm still taking suggestions. Now, here's what I do want to know. I'm still wanting to know the pros and cons between a projector and an LCD or plasma TV.
Yeah, I can't help you on that one. Like I said, I got a floor model TV still.
If you have a projector,
a Zenith,
and you can tell me a little bit about it, feel free to call in 267-1023 or 1-888-779-8255. I'm trying to figure it all out. Talk Radio 102.3. That's our intro. So it's time to go to break. Talk Radio. See you in a minute.
If you have more than one relative named Peyton, then you must listen to Sport Talk, Dr. B, Quake, and Cowboy Joe. Afternoons 4 till 7. Afternoons 4 till 7 on the Talk Monster. The Talk Monster.
At Warren & Griffin Attorneys at Law, finding legal representation is easy. Just walk in. From personal injury claims to bankruptcy filings, workers' comp, and Social Security, Warren & Griffin cover most all situations that you may find yourself in. The local firm that's big enough to handle the tough cases. Warren & Griffin have a history of getting results you deserve and getting the money you need. If you or a loved one were hurt in a motor vehicle accident, on the job, or in a slip or fall, they can help get your settlement with no attorney fees until they recover on your behalf. If you're overwhelmed by debt, they can give you that second chance that you've deserved through bankruptcy filing. And if you're having problems with Social Security, let Warren & Griffin go to bat for you. Warren & Griffin, Attorneys at Law. Georgia Avenue, downtown Chattanooga. Open Monday through Saturday. Call 423-265-HURT. That's 423-265-HURT. And learn more online at warrenandgriffin.com.
Jay Farner here with Quicken Loans. Here are 2 simple words that should make you reconsider waiting to buy a home. Buying power. Let's say you can afford a monthly mortgage payment, including principal and interest, of around $1,350. With today's rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage of 4.25%, APR 4.5%, that payment could support a $275,000 mortgage. But if you wait, and rates tick up to around 6%, that same $1,350 mortgage payment, including principal and interest, may only be able to support a $225,000 mortgage. That's $50,000 worth of home that you're missing out on by waiting. That's buying power. And you can be confident that Quicken Loans will do everything possible to ensure that you have an amazing mortgage experience. In fact, we have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. Give Quicken Loans a call today at 800-QUICKEN or go to QuickenLoans.com and maximize your buying power.
Payment example excludes taxes and insurance calls. For cost information, equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLS number 3030.
Who is this Brian Joyce guy? Degree from Davidson, classical language, baseball star. So you know he has a good eye. Great hair, nice manners, and Chattanooga's most eligible bachelor. Brian, live and local. 102.3 FM, The Talk Monster.
I wish I would have met you. Now it's a little late.
Welcome back to the Sports Outlaws. Freak in the house.
Yeah, I'm here.
Myself, the Cowboy. We have a special guest.
Oh.
We'll get to our Core Power scoreboard and schedule here in just a few minutes. But first, our NASCAR host during the Kelly Collision Racing Hour, Ken Meredith, is on the phones with us. Kenny, what's up, my man?
You had to bring me out of winter retirement, girls. I'm concerned about this man cave situation because y'all keep thinking comfort. Here's what you need. The biggest TV you can get with a Bose surround system that will make you go deaf.
Yeah, I'm with
Number
that.
one, go with a regular TV, not a projection, because it's a lot clearer and the Blu-ray shows better when you have to show a little porn.
Yes.
Number two, stripper pole, in place at all times.
Thank you.
Number three, furniture on rollers, because at any given time, 20 or 30 of your closest friends are going to show up and the furniture slides and the party starts with the stripper pole installed. You need a big array of music, just in case my man cave is still a little different than most man caves. I'm not putting women out. I'm trying to bring them in. So
Right.
you got to be able to have an assortment of music. You got to go from Motown to rap to possibly a little country if you get one of those girls from Ray County up there.
That's true.
Boys right here.
And if they don't bring their own, if they're coming flats, you got to have an assortment from size 5 to 9 in high heels, just in case.
Ken, you are obviously an expert at this.
Absolutely. I need to come hang out with this guy.
Oh, yeah.
I've got the man cave. My man cave is on 3 acres. Prepared, ready to go at all times.
So there's plenty of poles going around there.
And if you do want to go, and I also can put a car in my man cave if I need to, through the front of the house.
I've seen his man cave, and it's impressive indeed.
Wow.
And everything he's telling you is the truth.
Wow.
And you do want to have Miller High Life on draft. Is the best draft beer you'll ever drink. Old school Miller High Life.
Yeah, I mean the champagne of beers.
There you go.
Now, Ken, some great advice there, but so you're saying go regular TV over projection?
You want to buy a good LED or LED TV because to me it shows Blu-ray better. That projection, when you get it so big, it gets blurry.
Right.
And I'm already blurry, half drunk half the time anyway, so that just makes it worse.
Ken, man, I appreciate you calling in, brother.
And don't forget the alcohol. You got to have an assortment of that.
Well, sure. It's all about the party,
and
right?
you said high heels size 5 to 9 because anything over 9 is Sasquatch size. You don't want her in there anyway.
Big ankles are a breeder. You don't need that. Remember that.
Thanks, man.
Bye.
And that is Ken Meredith. One of the funniest guys you'll ever meet.
Stripper pole, Joe. Stripper pole.
Yeah, I'll give you the wife's number, and you help me persuade her on that.
I can do it, man. I'm very persuasive. I'm very eloquent when it comes to the persuasiveness.
Yes.
See how persuasive I was on that?
Yeah, I'm totally convinced now. Talk Radio 102.3, and now our Core Power scoreboard and schedule with the Freak.
That's right. And we're going to look at top 25 action games later on tonight. Number 12, Texas A&M travels to LSU to face the Tigers, 3:30 CBS. It's Arizona State at UCLA, 7 p.m. on Fox. Make sure you check that game out because Gus Johnson will be on the call. In Big Ten action, number 19, Wisconsin at number 25 Minnesota, 3:30 ESPN. SEC, number 8 ranked Missouri travels to Ole Miss to face the Rebels, 7:45 on ESPN. And this is a big game. Baylor, number 4 Baylor, goes to Stillwater to face number 10 Oklahoma State. BCS implications all over that game. 8 o'clock ABC. I'm sure Brent Musburger and Kirk Herbstreit have the call on that one.
Yeah, what do you your thoughts on that game? We'll hit the SEC games here in just a minute, but first, Baylor, Oklahoma State, your thoughts?
I like
who wins?
Baylor. I like Baylor. I hope they do it. I hope they run the table. I like their offense. I like the coach. I like the quarterback. I think this is going to be another high-scoring game. I see Baylor winning 60-30, 60-40.
Really?
Because after a while, I mean, you just can't match up with that scheme.
Well, it's in Stillwater.
Right.
And what's the line on it? 11 points, 11.5, somewhere around there?
You know the freak don't bet.
I believe that's right, 11.5. And I think that's just too much. I think Baylor's going to win the game, but I could see it being a 10-point win for the Bears, or 7 points.
Well,
when
they get rolling, when that offense gets rolling, then they're going to put up points in a hurry. They're going to put up points in a hurry.
They can with C. Strunk and Bryce Petty,
right.
A bunch of those guys. I mean, they got some athletes. They got some talent all over the field. But I think Oklahoma State is going to put up some points as well.
Yeah, they will. I mean, Baylor is not, it's not the 85 Bears defense they're playing against. But after a while, Baylor's going to take the lead, and then the, defensive ends are going to pin their ears back, and it's going to come after the. I see Baylor winning. Of course, I've been wrong on just about every prediction we've had this season, but I like Baylor, and hopefully they can make some noise in the BCS.
All right, now we have some very good SEC games coming up tonight. Is there one that pops out at you, one that you're interested in seeing or seeing the outcome of?
Well, to be honest, there's two. Of course, I want to see Johnny Football against LSU. This is one of the last times we'll see him in a college atmosphere. Big game. 3:30 on CBS, and Vanderbilt and Tennessee. Now, when the season started, neither one of us thought Tennessee would have a shot at making a bowl game. Mm-hmm. The record in the SEC is still not what they want it to be, but all you have to do is beat Vanderbilt and Kentucky. You're bowl eligible. Now, it might be the Kangaroo
Liberty Bowl,
right, or some kind of crap bowl like that. But that'll be a big accomplishment for the seniors.
The Roo Cup Bowl.
Yeah, what's that? Yeah, I don't even know what that is. The ramen noodle, weed eater,
chicken flavor bowl.
Right. So
shrimp flavor. What's shrimp? Hey, shrimp. What are you talking about?
Nah, I never had that.
You never had ramen noodle shrimp flavor?
I ate the chicken and the beef.
The chicken's the best, but yeah, shrimp flavor.
Yeah, I never had the shrimp.
Hey, breaking news: it doesn't taste like shrimp.
Right. Okay. Well, I won't try it then.
It tastes like ramen noodles, like all of them taste like.
And it's all good. Do you ever try to add a little, maybe, my wife used to do this, fry up a little sausage and cut it up in there? Or hamburger?
I have added some stuff to it.
Like what?
Spices and stuff.
You don't add meat?
Not any other meat.
Really?
No.
What's wrong with you?
If I wanted meat, I'd go to the meat store.
Nah, man.
The noodles.
No, you gotta put a little meat in it, man. It makes it good, and throw a little hot sauce over there.
Now, yeah, hot sauce is good.
It's a must
on anything.
Right.
Put hot sauce on Fruity Pebbles. Now, moving on to our next game.
We digress.
Now, I think I picked Vandy to win this game. It's all going to depend on Tennessee's front line. That offensive line has been disappointing, to say the least, this year. They have played well at times, but for the most part, just not.
And especially Richardson.
Yeah, Tommy Richardson.
Yeah, he hadn't, coming into the season, he was a, highly rated left tackle, first round draft pick. He hadn't showed me much this year.
No, he has. He's been disappointing, like I said, along with the entire offensive line.
Right.
If they can control the line of scrimmage tonight, then they win the game. If not, you got Austin Carter-Samuels, him and Jordan Matthews. I think they'll get theirs on the offensive side of the ball for Vandy. So it depends. Can Tennessee run the ball? That'll be the key for them if they plan on or if they hope to win this football game. Now, Ole Miss, Missouri. I don't know if you know much about either one of those teams, but
James Franklin is back.
He is.
He is back. But they got a basketball front line at wide receivers. They got 6'5", 6'6" guys.
Huge guys.
Yeah. Hugh Freeze doing a good job at Ole Miss. I like Ole Miss in this game.
I do too. For whatever reason, Bo Wallace is 5-1 at home this year, so he's just a different player when they're playing in Oxford. And when you look at some of the talent they have, Laquan Treadwell, receiver, Robert Condici, who looks like he should be in the NFL right now as a freshman.
Right.
He's a stud on the defensive side of the ball, and his brother, Robert Condici, or not Robert Condici, Denzel Condici, I believe, is a stud at the linebacker position.
Yeah.
So they got plenty of talent on there. It's been a rough year for Ole Miss. The schedule was just crazy tough.
Yeah, it was brutal. They went through a stretch where they had, they're 3-3 in the SEC, but I like them in this game, and it puts them at 8 wins.
And on the opposite side of things, talking about Missouri, the one thing you have to worry about, now James Franklin is a stud at quarterback. We know that. He can throw it, he can run it, he can do everything. But him coming back, starting the football game, is he going to have his rhythm? Is he going to have that chemistry with the wide receivers like he had before he left?
Would you let him play? They've been successful without him.
I would let him play. I don't know if I'd start him because Matty Mogg has come in and done very well.
Maybe on some third down, short yardage type things, you bring Franklin in. I'm with you, Joe. I'm not sure I'd let him start the game. Mock has proven himself.
Now, if he comes out struggling in that first quarter, you could probably see a quarterback change.
Yeah, I'd yank him real quick. But, I guess he's earned the right. Coaches say that. I don't really believe that.
I play the hot hand, man.
Yeah.
Play the hot hand.
Yeah, if you contributed to some wins, you're playing.
267-1023 if you'd like to comment on any of these games coming up tonight. Right now, we have the Mocs and Alabama going at it.
And Alabama just scored. It is now 14-0. Yeah. 12 minutes left in the second quarter.
Still have a chance.
We still got a shot.
All right, our big game of the night would be Texas A&M and LSU, Johnny Football, Zach Mettenberger, 2 quarterbacks going at it. Johnny Football, what can you say about him? The kid's one of the best college football players ever.
This is only his second full year of starting.
It doesn't matter.
I wouldn't put the ever tag on him yet.
It does not matter.
I wouldn't put the ever tag. He's
going pro.
Going pro.
I know he announced that he would make his announcement before the bowl game, but he's going. He's gone.
Yeah. And right now his stock is up. He's had a better year than he did last year. He's thrown a few more interceptions, but he's had to do a little bit more.
He's completing at almost a 70-75%
He hadn't run it as much as this year as he did last year.
He's got a rocket arm.
He's got a good arm. He's a great player. I'd give you that. Best ever, one of the best ever? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Over who? Who would you put him up there with? Let's just talk about recent.
I'd put him up there with.
Let's talk about. Let's talk about the last 20 years, 30 years. We can say Tommy Frazier, right?
Right. Charlie Ward. Tim Tebow.
I wouldn't even. Peyton didn't even get high on that list because he didn't win.
We're just talking college.
Right. We're just talking college because he didn't win against Florida. He didn't beat Nebraska. Didn't win a national championship. I could maybe see that. Ty Detmer. Right? College.
College. Yeah, but
Ty Detmer. Ty Detmer was a bad boy in college.
Couch for Kentucky. Tim Couch.
No.
Why are you even arguing this with me?
I don't think Johnny man because this is only his second year. Look what Tommy Frazier done.
His stats are better than last year. At least I think. I might be lying on that, but I'll say it.
Well, passing yards, touchdowns, he hadn't run it as much as he did last year.
And his defense is terrible.
It is. Danny Warfel is in the mix, right? It's one of the top.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest college quarterbacks of the last, since 1990, we'll say. And I wouldn't. I'd put at least 4 or 5 guys, and if I had a chance to think about it, maybe some more.
All right. Well, obviously.
You cut your mic off.
Yeah. Obviously, the freak is high today.
No, I'm not high. As a matter of fact, I'm very down. I need to be higher. I'm very down.
So, your thoughts on the game?
LSU wins the ball game.
I think LSU does win the ball game.
Running
as well.
game. Mettenberger has played a whole lot better this year than he did last year. His draft stock has improved. I like the running backs LSU has. Defense still hadn't really played like they thought it was, but they're young. We know we're used to LSU's defensive line being dominant the last couple of years. You know, they had a whole new crop in this year. They weren't as dominant. I think they control the ball game. I think LSU wins it. I think Johnny Football throws a couple of picks. He's got that Brett Favre in him, man. He's got that. I'm gonna go out here and I'm just gonna throw it.
I'm gonna win it.
Right, and I'm gonna throw it well, you know.
And he usually does.
We'll see.
Hey, man, he can't play defense, too. He's out there balling, man.
He can help the defense out by not throwing picks.
Well, he's just trying to make a play, bro. Just trying to make a play.
Well, sometimes it's better to check it down.
5 minutes left to go in the show.
Now, NFL-wise, the big game, of course, Manning, Brady, Part, whatever. How do you see that one going?
At New England.
Right.
And the Patriots, a dog, which you rarely see that when they're playing at home. I don't know. It's supposed to be really cold, and Peyton is terrible in cold weather.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, Bill Belichick, you know, early in his career was his nemesis.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have the type of players on defense that Belichick had. You know, no Vrabel, no Brewski, no Rodney Harrison.
I'm gonna say the Patriots win this one.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. Say the Broncos.
That's not much of a limb.
No, it's not much of a limb. Wes Welker might not play, maybe out with a concussion, but he still got Decker and Thomas and the tight end. What was the tight end's name? The basketball player?
Julius Thomas.
Yeah, Julius Thomas. And the wide receiver, his name is Thomas too, right?
Demarius Thomas, yeah.
And Eric Decker, so he still got some weapons.
Ton of talent on that team, so it's going to be a fun game to watch. And Redskins, 49ers, Monday night. And I'll watch it, but we'll see how that game goes. RG3 needs to get it together. Thank you to Marty Sports Card Exchange Superstore for being a part of the show. Once again, he's located at 6851 Lee Highway in Chattanooga. 6851 Lee Highway. You're right down from the old Ryan Steakhouse. All kinds of memorabilia for your head. Cards, autographed helmets, full-size and mini. He has 2 Peyton Manning full-size helmets autographed. He has a mini helmet of Peyton Manning autographed. A bunch of Alabama stuff, some Herschel Walker autographed memorabilia. Anything that you can want or desire, he has it. He also has layaway and gift cards available. Just go into Marty's, check it out. Take 30 minutes, look around. You're going to need more than that, but just to get an idea of what he has, banners, just a crap load of stuff. I mean, I can keep going. 6851 Lee Highway in Chattanooga, 6 days a week, open 6 days a week from 10:30 to 5, closed on Sunday. And remember, you can go out there and register for your choice of a Julio Jones autographed jersey or Lenny Moore Hall of Famer autographed Colts jersey. Thank you to Marty for doing that with us, and courtesy of Marty Sports Card and the Sports Outlaws. All right, we got a real quick blitz. Any cool man cave ideas, we'll get them in here. About 3 minutes to go on the show. Freak, what would you like to end on, sir?
I would like to make a request to the public, all the listeners of the Sports Talk, the Sports Outlaw show, a request, and you can pass this on to your relatives, your friends. Please, please, please do not buy anything online for the next month. Please, please don't do that.
Somebody be working.
Please go to the store. Please camp out. Please go to the Best Buys, the Walmarts. Please don't buy anything online. I'm begging you. Don't you love me? Don't you want me to spend time with my family?
So Cyber Monday must be like a Civil War reenactment to you.
It's gonna be nuts. I'm not looking forward to it. Starting next week, I'll probably be working 60 hours a week plus.
Well, good for you.
No, it's not good for me. I don't want it. I don't want it.
3 kids, homeboy.
I know it, but I want to sleep. I gotta sleep sometime.
Thank you for listening to the Sports Outlaws. Without you, we still have a show, but we prefer that you're here.
Right. Well,
without our sponsors, we wouldn't have a show.
Well, without our sponsors, I'd still be in the bed. I wouldn't be up right now.
Next week, do you know of anyone that fixes helmets? You know, all the nuts and bolts on the outside, replace his face mask, anything like that?
No, but I heard that in Jasper they have some guys who might know something about it who's out of work. So maybe you might want to get with those guys.
I will give them a call. Thanks for that.
Help them out a little bit.
Talk Radio 102.3. Thank you, Freak, for
Thank
being
you.
a friend and part of the show.
My dude.
Thanks for Ken Meredith calling in, giving us priceless advice on the man cave.
Scripper pole. Scripper pole.
Making it rain.
Heels. Sizes 5 through 9. Nothing over that.
Yeah. Then you get into cankles.
Yeah.
Talk Radio 102.3. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back soon. Sports Outlaw.
It's more information than you want to know.
And also severely damage your brain tissue, central nervous system, and basic motor skills.
Jeff's